on Instagram. It's hilarious. He's always in Abu Dhabi and Dubai, and he's making making deals. Look at my cars. Look at my watch. This is my big watch. I got a bigger watch. Sometimes I bust out this watch. He brings in like a fucking suitcase filled with $1 million watches.
Reports from Joe Rogan and Mike Tyson have revealed Floyd Mayweather's money troubles following a $42 million fraud case. Tyson has also questioned Mayweather's financial stability, pointing to his many exhibition fights and continued expensive way of life. Although Mayweather previously boasted of huge profits, new accounts suggest potential financial errors like a contested $42 million investment. These issues have fueled lasting talk that his wealth may not be as secure as believed, increasing gossip that the ex-boxing champion might be dealing with major financial difficulties.
Great fighter. He's a little too into himself. He should be. I was the same way too, but you have to come to reality some way. You have to bring your head down to God. We're nothing to be ignorant. You expect us to be ignorant and arrogant. Look where we came from.
That's why I asked the question earlier about you mentoring fighters, because I feel like Floyd looked at you growing up like every other fighter. And the persona and the lifestyle was like, growing up in the hood, we looked at it like, that's Mike Tyson. We see the cars, the jewelry, the flair. Like you was a movie star. You was a hero.
From like your era to today, no one was afraid of anyone. Everyone really believed they can beat him. But it's a business, more business, it's more money than everybody.
Floyd Mayweather changed the game up when he turned into the pretty boy.
Yeah, that was cool too. But he had to get in that ring and fight too. He had to fight the best competitor. He wiped everybody out. And that's why he's who he is. He beat everybody. He beat everybody I thought would give him a chance. He just wiped everybody out. Nobody can even match him. The best. He didn't pick guys. He took the best. Even the guys I picked against him, he beat everybody, made everybody wrong. Right. That's why.
Mike Tyson commented on Floyd Mayweather by stating that regardless of any critique people may offer, one sure fact is that Mayweather resides in the gym. He observed that even after leaving the sport, Floyd never actually moved on from practice, labeling the gym his sole genuine weakness. Per Tyson, while some might succumb to negative routines, Mayweather's compulsion is self-control itself, and he approaches the gym like an addiction he cannot break.
Did you land a big punch on Floyd?
Let me tell you something about Floyd. This is what I don't like about him either. No matter whatever we say about him, and it could be true, but he's in that gym. He's a rat. Yeah. He retired, but he stayed in the gym. He can't help it. It's just he don't do drugs. That's his heroin, the gym.
Joe Rogan discussed Floyd Mayweather's recent exhibition bouts, implying they are more for earning simple cash than a true passion for the sport. He highlighted that these contests do not impact Floyd's professional record and are typically versus foes with little actual hope of victory. Rogan mentioned that while Mayweather may not require the funds, his lavish expenditure patterns might explain why he continues returning to the ring. He also pondered if Floyd competes for the excitement or just pursues the monetary rush, describing it as the addiction of boxing.
That's What's interesting is Floyd's making more money than anybody, and he's boxing people who have no chance of beating him, and he's doing it as an exhibition. It doesn't even hurt his record.
Because of the drug of boxing. Just
also money.
Just like but I don't even think he don't need any money.
He spends so much money.
Yeah, but he don't need any.
Are you sure?
Yeah, Floyd good.
I bet if he's playing for the future, you got to keep it coming in if you're going to keep spending the way he spends.
Yeah, but I think he has a lot of other business interests that he can get money from.
Hopefully.
And not just boxing. But it's the drug of getting Floyd still trained.
However, Floyd Mayweather's return to boxing seemed driven less by a passion for the sport and more by financial pressure from rising debts and a costly way of life. To generate income, he participated in a notable exhibition fight against YouTuber Logan Paul. Yet after the event, the circumstances turned complicated when Logan openly claimed that Mayweather failed to pay him the agreed $3 million. Using social media as his stage, Paul criticized the boxing icon for not honoring his promise, igniting new debate and prompting more doubts about Mayweather's monetary security following his career.
Did he pay you to lose? What happened?
He'd pay me. I wish you'd pay me.
How much you owe you?
Probably between 2 and 3.
Yeah.
You got it on you by any chance?
I have in Nigerian money. I'll give you 10 million in Nigerian money. That's about $1,100 a month. So is that your only loss was Floyd?
No, I didn't lose. It was an exhibition, so there's no loser.
There's no loser in the exhibition?
No.
So you both are winners? It's like a tie. That's not a good feeling. It's like tongue kissing your sister or something.
This does not feel great. Logan Paul fed the continuing rumors regarding Floyd Mayweather's money by jesting the former boxing title holder could genuinely be out of cash. He publicly challenged Mayweather's appearance as a rich person, joking about the notion he remained monetarily beyond reach. Paul's comments implied even Mayweather's fortune might be fading, giving more substance to the increasing questions around his financial standing.
At least that's what Logan Paul thinks. Logan hopped on the Walkway to Fight Club show, and when he was asked about being paid, he was nothing short of honest.
It's unfortunate because, you know, same Floyd Money Mayweather. Surely I was going to get my check fairly quickly, right? And that did happen, so I'm sure it'll come eventually, right? I realized, okay, I'm being strung along. This is a classic, hey, buddy, you're the new guy in this industry. We're going to puppeteer you however we want. Hop on for the ride and shut up. Instead of shutting up, I make fun of him on social media and let everyone know that he doesn't have any money. I kind of joke and I'm facetious and I point the finger at Floyd. Well, I don't know if it's his fault. Maybe a little bit, but something tells me Floyd doesn't control where the money goes. Or maybe he does. I don't know. And I don't...
In an interview on the Pivot podcast, Floyd Mayweather was questioned about Logan Paul's accusation that he was not compensated for their bout. Mayweather avoided the inquiry, maintaining nothing was wrong and that the funds were merely postponed. He clarified that payments require time to process, framing it as a small concern. Yet his unclear answer did not resolve the situation and seemed to downplay the more significant claims.
Owing some bread. How you feel about someone making those type of accusations?
That comes with the territory, right? And you got to realize, when you used to getting, you know, to them, that's real money. And I like YouTube because I don't mind getting a YouTube check.
Shit,
okay?
we getting a YouTube check.
Right.
This is going to be a big YouTube check.
Yeah, so, you know, the money is not coming fast enough. That's why when they say money on the back end, as far as pay-per-view, it take a while, you know? He shouldn't trip. If he feel like he done great numbers and we done record-breaking numbers, then I understand. Nothing comes right away. Just like I'm still collecting checks from fights 7 or 8 years ago. I'm still collecting checks. Why? Because I made smart moves and I'm my own boss. So they hate when the tables turn. You know, look how many years they've been owing us money. But we don't never trip. So now when the tables turn, they say, oh, you owe us something.
Joe Rogan also gave his view on Floyd Mayweather's continuous show of affluence. He noted that Mayweather stood out as one of the few sportsmen who frequently paraded his fortune, often sharing pictures of his opulent estate's luxury vehicles and costly timepieces. Rogan said Mayweather seemed to relish the notice his extravagant way of life drew, employing it as a means to enhance his public profile and sustain his outsized legendary image. Rogan also emphasized that Floyd Mayweather's heavily promoted bout with Conor McGregor was a calculated monetary decision more than a sporting return. Following his retirement announcement, Mayweather came back to boxing purely for the huge event, securing a massive $100 million payout. Although the fight was a commercial triumph, many saw it as a business-oriented choice where Mayweather concentrated more on earnings than on real competitive effort.
Okay. What was one of them, the ability to box?
One of them was the ability to box. They said that wasn't an option. Boxing is dead. It's not possible. This and that.
Now, what does that feel like to you, knowing that Conor McGregor did it and fought Floyd Mayweather and made $100 million?
Yes, gentlemen, let's do this.
A bitch, nigga, that's that shit I don't like. Nah. Sneak this, that's that shit I don't like. Don't like.
New accounts have cast doubt on Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s declaration he put $42 million into Manhattan property. On Instagram, he recently bragged of purchasing 6 apartment buildings with no partners, labeling it his largest transaction so far. Yet Business Insider discovered no proof of this deal, showing that ownership documents for the buildings are still the same. This discrepancy has prompted inquiries about the trustworthiness of Mayweather's monetary statements.
There's a story circulating that Business Insider did talking about this $400 million property deal that he had been discussing here in New York City. But now, according to Business Insider, it's not what you think it is. They said there's no evidence there's been a sale of these properties, and it's 62 rental apartment buildings in Upper Manhattan. Here is what Floyd Mayweather had said at the time on a video that he posted on his Instagram.
Showing the people how I live. Now, I know you guys see me on a regular talking about real estate. Well, lately, I purchased 62 apartment buildings in New York City. And what I need you guys to do, slide over and check out the photos. It's not all 62 buildings, it's a few buildings, but guess what? All the buildings belong to me. I don't have no partners. And all the retail down low on my buildings all belong to me. Guess what? You can do the same.
Now, we're trying to figure out what happened, right, with Business Insider. So, according to another update, he did ink a $402 million deal for a Black Spruce portfolio. When he said that it was all his and no one invested, he meant no one was funding his part of the investment but him. And so I think this is something where maybe he owns a piece of this or shares in it, but it hasn't changed hands because the majority owner is still the same owner that it was before. I'm trying to understand what happened with this, but I know there's a story that's circulating, so just putting it out there. Whew, it's a tough one. I'm trying to understand, as a real estate person myself, what exactly he is communicating when he's saying that he owns this, because they're trying to make it seem like he doesn't, but what it seems like is that he owns shares of these buildings, and it's a larger, it's part of an investment.
Floyd Mayweather Jr., known as the top-earning boxer, ever made his wealth through his unequaled talent in boxing and his clever personal promotion. Following his retirement in 2017 with an unblemished record, he kept up an opulent way of life, buying expensive properties in Los Angeles and making other costly purchases. Although he made enormous money during his career, stories have emerged indicating severe monetary problems, including a large $22.2 million tax bill owed to the IRS. This growing financial strain is believed to be a key factor in his choice to resume boxing for lucrative exhibition matches.
Have any money. So Floyd is the highest earning athlete in his career, making over $1.1 billion. And after making a killing, he ended up retiring in 2017. However, he dug himself into a hole after making super lavish purchases like this LA mansion. It was so bad that he actually owed $22.2 million to the IRS, which made him have to come out of retirement to pay that back.
Floyd Mayweather once claimed he earns $3 million every month, even suggesting his income exceeds that of Bill Gates. While such confident remarks may dazzle his fans, people who grasp the finances of boxing and pay-per-view income know these amounts are more fantasy than fact. Experts have broadly rejected these statements, observing the numbers fail to hold up under scrutiny and appear exaggerated for theatrical impact.
A year, he makes more money than Jeff Bezos, Bill Gates, all of those guys. So I say all that to say this: the money that Canelo was looking for, they can easily come up with that money. Floyd Mayweather got it.
Well, listen, let me put it this way to you: if he makes, what did he say, $300 million a month?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'm 6'4" and 240, and I know I'm 5'8" and a half and 240. So there you go. There's no way. There's that. If he makes $3 million a month on his investments, that's a lot. $36 million a year. That's a lot. So I know guys that are worth, $500-600 million, plenty of them, and they don't make $36 million a year, let alone $3.
Mayweather has constantly stated that monetary achievement motivates his life, regularly voicing his wish for his kids to follow his profession and commercial tactics. He maintains his primary goal is to build enduring wealth to safeguard his family's future. Still, this profit-focused attitude has caused criticism, with detractors arguing Mayweather values finances over ethics and that his fixed chase of fortune eclipses integrity and genuineness.
My children, all 4 of my children are adults. And I told them, no more handouts. Because I feel like I'm hurting my children just by, I give them money, they go shopping, they put gas in their car, they party, they come back, I need money. I give them money, I buy them houses, I buy them cars. Told them, listen, if you guys go to school or you work in one of my businesses, then you can branch off, get your own business, and I'll put the money up to help you start a business, but I need you guys to take what I've already started and triple and double that, and then I need my grandchildren.
Joe Rogan has noted that Floyd Mayweather's unyielding drive to compete came from his upbringing, deeply shaped by his father and uncle, both fiercely focused men who instilled in him the need to always push his limits. This mindset was key in forming Mayweather into the invincible fighter he was in his prime. Yet Rogan highlighted that this same compulsion seems to have shifted into Mayweather's monetary and commercial activities, where his desire to win now seems focused more on financial dominance than athletic greatness. Alright everyone, stay tuned for the latest in boxing news, highlights, events, and stories. Subscribe to Ring Headquaterzz and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. Be sure to watch our other videos too. Until next time, take care and stay safe.